Tom Garvey, the keto cook. Tom Garvey, the keto cook. Beef and butter, and don't forget those ribs.
Everybody, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the keto cook. Well, it has been 30 days. And we're going to open up this fire cider. We're going to strain it. I'm going to run it through some cheesecloth, try to get all possible residual juice out of the components inside, and we are going to give it a test shot. All right, let's do it. Okay, I brought Marie in to give me a hand with this, and being that we're both going to use this. Now, out here in Las Vegas right now, going around is a stomach flu that's going around, and we're going to see if this is going to help with that, to avoid it anyway. From what I understand, this has been around for a couple hundred years or more, and a lot of people use this. A lot of people make this here. So let's get ready to rock and roll here. What do you think? She don't want to taste it. All right, hold on. Okay, as we're getting set up here, I'm going to just move this off to the side, and then I'm going to try to bust this open here. Oh no! Whoo wee! Look at the inside here. Wow! Smell that. Holy moly! I tell you, I get a big hit of the citrus. It protected the inside the lid, which is fine. Nothing broke through. But just look at the color in it, and that is, I think, from the turmeric that's in it. So, if I can remember everything that we put in here. So what we have here, first of all, this is going to be a apple cider vinegar based tonic, almost, like, if you want to call it. And what I'm going to be using here is the basics. Garlic, need plenty of garlic in there. Also, we're going to be using some black peppercorns. Going to be using some cinnamon sticks to go into it. I'm going to be using 1 lemon, 1 orange. All right. Also, we're going to be using some lime. I'm going to use 1 or 2 limes. And then also, the main components of these things are, I'm going to use some turmeric root. This stuff is fantastic. Now, this is very hard to absorb into your body, and for some odd reason, this joker right here helps you to absorb it into your body. That's black peppercorn. Also, we're going to be using some ginger root to go in here, and a couple of my favorite dried spices, I guess. I'm going to use some rosemary leaves. Now, Marie grew this, okay, and these were, she put them in this McCormick's jar. Also, today I'm going to be using some Mexican oregano. Now, you can put in basil, you can put a whole bunch of other stuff in it, but this is exactly what I'm going to be using. Now, I'm going to be using a half of yellow onion. I'm going to be using a half of a red onion. And as you see right there, I have 1 jalapeno that's going to get cut up in there, seeds and all, and a couple serranos, and 1 of our Thai chilies that we had dried. That's going to go in there. Now, the reasoning for this is this helps your immune system, all right? Helps ward off, any kind of colds, flu, virus, okay? And what we're going to do is this is going to get put into... All those ingredients went into that jar. We filled it up with the apple cider vinegar, sealed it, and every day I shook it. So that was December 26th, and now January 27th is when we open it. Exactly 30 days. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this jar and we're going to dump it into here. Okay, so let's get this. Pardon my arms. And here goes nothing. Wow, you get the vinegar. Wow, it's breathtaking. You get the vinegar. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Come on, have a ladle. Now, without breaking anything up here, I just want to sort of get this squished down. Look at the garlic. How it turned blue. Okay. Cinnamon. Also, I told you we put in cinnamon. There's probably some ingredients. I will leave everything in the description down on the bottom. Yeah, and black peppercorn we had to put in because turmeric will not. You can't absorb turmeric unless you have pepper with it for some odd reason. Okay, so I'm just gonna mash this down a little bit. Now there are people who save this pulp or dry it. I don't know what the use was. I'm sure I will find out what it is. Some of it might grind it, turn it into. Look at this joker here. That got rehydrated. Little hot pepper got rehydrated. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be potent. I tell you what. This might cure just about everything. Okay, I'm going to switch this over. I'm going to get some cheesecloth. I'm going to put this in the cheesecloth, and we're going to squeeze that out. Okay, we're going to get ready to take this from here and put it in through the cheesecloth. Spoon. I mean, wow. This is a rosemary sprig from outside. We have plants that grow in our complex. I can't believe how the vinegar actually broke all this stuff down. Amazing. And you can still see some of the onion. Wow, 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 wow. And I can't believe I've never ever heard of this before. Because you know I love vinegar, right? I take vinegar for if I have heartburn. I usually use it for if you're in a weight loss program, okay? Not necessarily keto, but if you feel yourself getting bloated or anything like that, by all means, have a shot of apple cider vinegar. It'll cure what ails you. This looks like this might. Look how it turned the. Right there, that's a lime. How it turned everything. It softened up this cinnamon stick. Now, cinnamon is actually a bark from a tree. I mean, it's amazing, completely amazing. Okay, I'm going to take this up out of here. Drop a little bit of it. A lot of stuff. Okay, right. Put this in here like that. This over there. I wish I could maneuver my hands here a little bit more. Cheesecloth is kind of small. But I'm just going to bully this, okay, out of here. I'm going to squeeze the living hell out of it. Man, a lot of juice coming out of there. Alright, let me have that colander back, I think. I'm going to get too much more out of there. Put it over the juice there. Where I'm getting a big smell from. Okay. You know, we should have cut this in half because now I got to strain the juice itself. Maybe you can rinse that under some water. Now look at how much more juice I got out of this from the squeeze. Okay. Okay, so now I have a deeper bowl that I'm going to use, and as you can see, some of the twigs and stems and stuff that are up on here. Now I'm going to run this through the cheesecloth again. Let me pull this over so you can see. I'm going to try to catch as much of that stuff as we possibly can. Take that out of here. Okay. Dead one here. Well, it looks pretty filtered. Now there might be some stuff in here. So, from what I understand, let me take my surgical gloves off. From what I understand, oh, it's breathtaking. So, from what I understand, you're supposed to store this in a dark, either a brown bottle. I'm going to use a cleaned out olive oil bottle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the bottle. As you can see, it's pretty clean. Oops. It overflowed just a little bit. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Okay, go ahead, pour yours. Do a shot. I'm going to fill mine up. Okay, well, let's get over in the camera here. Well, drum roll, please. And here we go. Whoa. Oh, man.
Oh, 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 oh.
Back up. I tell you one thing. This, it's the woo-woo dance. Them ladies were right. Holy moly, what a... You know what? Man, put a little vodka in this. I tell you one thing. I am going to play with this because, you know what? It has a great vinegary taste. The pepper comes through. Citrus is right there. This might make something, a nice sauce for some chicken wings or something, pork, whatever. I salute. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I will see you next Wednesday on Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Take care, everybody. Say goodbye, Meg. Say goodbye, Meg.
Goodbye, Meg.
See ya.
Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, Tom Garvey.